So, you want a house but you also want to afford gas and groceries? Welcome to Aliexpress, where homes are cheaper than your last iPhone. Today we're diving into tiny homes under $20,000 that you can order online. Forget Zillow, forget open houses. We're talking about clicking add to cart on a place to live. It sounds insane, I know. Like something out of a sci-fi movie. But in this economy, maybe insane is exactly what we need. You spend hours scrolling through Amazon. Why not scroll for a house? At these prices, you could almost buy one as an impulse purchase. Oh look honey, I bought a house, it was on sale. The shipping might be a bit more than your Prime membership, but hey, no more landlords. This is the future, people. Or maybe it's just a really weird present. Either way, it's happening and we're going to explore it. We've scoured the depths of the internet to find these architectural marvels. Or, you know, sheds with plumbing. From see-through cubes to houses that fold up like your laundry, we've got a lineup that's as unbelievable as it is affordable. So grab your cheapest instant coffee, settle into your current, probably overpriced living situation, and let's go window shopping for houses that cost less than a down payment on a parking spot in New York City. Let's go! Alright, kicking things off with a real showstopper is the Clear Cube Mansion. For just $1,300, you can own this box. It's a modern, one-room studio, 20 square feet of pure transparency. Imagine living in an Apple Store display case. Your neighbors will know everything. It comes with a luxury bath pod. Next up, for those who find the Clear Cube a little too permanent, we have the foldable house in a box. Priced at a mere $3,600, this isn't just a house, it's a magic trick. It's 160 square feet of living space that, and I quote, folds like origami. You know, origami, that ancient Japanese art of paper folding that most of us can barely manage to make a wobbly crane with. Now imagine that, but it's your house. I'm just picturing the instruction manual. Step 1, unfold. Step 2, don't trap your fingers. Step 3, hope it doesn't fold back up while you're sleeping. It's like those pop-up tents, but you're supposed to live in it. This marvel of engineering is apparently solar power ready, which is great because finding an outlet in the middle of nowhere, where you'd presumably unfold this thing, might be a bit tricky. It's also waterproof and windproof. Now we're moving up in the world, folks, or at least up in price. For $9,800, you can get yourself the luxury Grey Goose cabin. The name itself is intriguing. Is it sponsored by the vodka? Do you get a complimentary bottle with purchase? Or is it just painted gray and vaguely goose-shaped? So many questions. This isn't just a single room. We're talking 2 bedrooms, a kitchen and a bathroom. 2 bedrooms. That's practically a palace compared to the glass cube. You could have a guest, or you know, a dedicated room for all the stuff you bought on Aliexpress that you don't actually need. It boasts a steel and wood finish, which sounds sturdy and aesthetically pleasing. Like a modern lumberjack's dream if that lumberjack was on a very tight budget. It's also AC unit ready. Ready is the key word there. Chapter 4. The Lego House for $6,500, Adulting with Building Blocks. Alright, for anyone who spent their childhood meticulously building plastic empires, we present the Lego House for $6,500. This isn't made of actual Lego bricks, unfortunately. Can you imagine the structural integrity issues or stepping on one of these in the middle of the night? Ouch. No. This is a 250 square foot prefab module. But the key here is its stackable design. Yes, you heard that right. You can stack these bad boys like you're trying to win a game of giant Jenga, but instead of a collapsing tower, you get more house. Or a very precarious apartment building. The idea of a stackable house is actually kind of brilliant in a why didn't I think of that sort of way. Need more space? Don't move, just add another floor. Kids grow up and move out, remove a floor. Though I'm not sure how that works with plumbing. Speaking of which, it comes with full plumbing. That's a step up. No more luxury bath pods or wondering where the water goes. This is civilized, stackable living. Chapter 5. The Alley Cabin Chalet for $8,999. Aspen dreams on a backyard budget. Next on our tour is the Alley Cabin Chalet, priced at $8,999. It's a 1-bed, 1-bath setup with a peaked roof, perfect for a cozy vibe. Designed to look like a ski resort Airbnb, it offers rustic charm without the high cost. Imagine string lights, a tiny porch, and maybe some decorative skis. It's all about the ambiance and that cozy cabin core aesthetic. Chapter 6. The UFO Pod for $4,999. for when you want to socially distance from Earth. Alright Earthlings, prepare for liftoff with our next tiny home, the UFO pod priced at an otherworldly $4,999. This circular, futuristic pod looks like it crash-landed from a 1950s sci-fi movie. It's definitely not for the traditionalist. This is for the person who wants their home to be a statement. Inside you'll find a futon and mood lighting perfect for setting the right ambiance. This pod embraces its strangeness. It's unmistakably unique. Now we're getting into some serious square footage, relatively speaking, with the double-decker container house for $12,000. Yes, you heard that right, double-decker. This isn't just a tiny home, it's a tiny two-story home, complete with a balcony and real stairs. None of those rickety ladders you see in some lofts, we're talking actual grown-up stairs. This bad boy is built from shipping containers, which is not only incredibly resourceful but also gives it an instant industrial chic vibe that hipsters would pay a fortune for in a gentrified neighborhood. Think about it, these containers have probably seen more of the world than most of us. They've braved oceans, crossed continents, and now one of them could be your living room. It's like upcycling on a grand architectural scale. The two-story design means you get a separation of space. Maybe a living area downstairs and a sleeping loft upstairs, or perhaps a home office with a view from your very own container balcony. The possibilities are suddenly much less tiny. You could almost swing a cat in here, a small cat, but still. For those seeking tranquility in a serious DIY challenge, we present the Tiny TinyHouse kit for a mere $2,700. This is not for the faint of heart, or for those who think IKEA instructions are a form of psychological warfare. It features a minimalist Japanese design, which means it's elegant, serene, and probably has a lot of straight lines that need to be perfectly aligned. Imagine the sense of accomplishment when you finally slot that last wooden panel into place. Or the existential dread when you realize you have 3 screws left over and no idea where they were supposed to go. The minimalist Japanese design is all about simplicity and harmony with nature. Get ready to roll out, because next up is the expandable transformer house, priced at $14,700. This isn't just a tiny home, it's a tiny home that does a party trick. It expands. We're talking going from a compact 200 square feet to a much more spacious 600 square feet, all with a push-button setup. Imagine that. You arrive at your destination with what looks like a modest little box, press a button, and bam! It unfolds, slides out, and practically triples in size. It's like those magic purses that Hermione Granger had, but you can live in it. This is some next-level engineering. No more feeling cramped in your tiny space. Need to host a dinner party? Push the button. Want a dance floor? Push the button. Suddenly feel the urge to have personal space again after your in-laws visit? You guessed it, push the button to expand, not to eject them, unfortunately. The push-button setup is the real selling point here. Last but not least, the Zen Box Studio at $7,200, a sleek black cube, minimalist chic, 1 bed, 1 bath, ultimate simplicity, clean lines, functional space, integrated plumbing and solar, designed for self-sufficiency, perfect for a clutter-free life. And there you have it, 10 tiny homes that cost less than your cousin's wedding. From a glass box with zero privacy but maximum Instagram potential, to a house that folds up like your camping chair, to a UFO pod begging for an alien invasion, we've seen it all. Who knew the future of housing involved a shopping cart and international shipping? It's fun to dream, isn't it? Especially when the dream costs less than a used car. So, which one would you live in? Drop your fave in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, or I'll send a UFO pod to your driveway. Thanks for watching, and may your future home be affordable and only slightly bizarre.